Hi guys, today we are going to be playing with the new collection from Kaleidos. I am so excited. This is the Flower Punk collection. It came in the most beautiful PR package. I did get everything sent in PR. It came in this beautiful little drawer thingy. Look at this. How freaking cool. I've obviously taken everything out of it, but I still wanted to show you. You can actually buy this on their website. I think it is... I will give you all the prices after, but you can buy this like separately if you don't want to buy the whole collection, but you can also buy the collection as a bundle. But this thing is so cool. Like, I am excited to just kind of use this to store things. Even the back of it, like, look at this. It's a really nice, I wouldn't say it's hard to explain, but it's kind of like a textured, thick cardboard material, but it feels really nice and sturdy and expensive. And you also have a little flap here that you can store things in, and inside of it is it says it's a coloring book. I want to take it out and show you because it's really cool. It comes like this, and it also has a little sticker sheet inside of it. And then in the inside you have basically like the first 3 pages are coloring pages. So you can use these to kind of fill in if you have some colored crayons. And then the rest of the book here is basically just a notebook. So if you're wondering about this in particular, because they sell this one individually as well, it's not really a coloring book. It just has 3 pages of coloring stuff in it, and then the rest of it is just blank. But I think that's cool because I don't really do a lot of coloring, but I do like to take notes and stuff. So that's perfect for me. So I will show you everything that came in this collection because I'm so excited. Like, you guys have no idea. I totally would have bought this whole collection myself. Basically everything in here is something that I feel like I'm going to be able to use. So let me go ahead and run you through the things that were in this box. So let's start with the lipsticks. They come in sets of 4. So I'm going to start with the ones that are called the Flora Noir. These are the lip clays. I'm not sure about the name. It's kind of a weird name, but I will say that the formula on these seem really nice, and the packaging that they come in, the little tin box, oh my god, so cool. Again, something that you can use for storing things in. I like that they did something extra with the packaging and it doesn't feel like a waste because of just how beautiful it is and the fact that you can like keep using this for, you know, storage and stuff. I think that is really cool. So let's take these shades from left to right here. The left shade is called Kaleidos Flower. It is a vibrant and fruity neon fuchsia. Shade number 2 is called Mahogany. It is a warm tone deep woody brown. Shade number 3 is called Agave. It is a fierce and intense dark teal green, which is so cool. And the last shade is called Dahlia, which is a cool carnal maroon red. This whole lip set retails for $35, and they do have 2 lip sets, so I will show you the other one as well. This is called the Sandcastle set. This one as well has 4 different colors, all of which are nude colors. And I gotta admit that a lot of these shades look very similar, but they just have sort of different undertones to them. Definitely shades that I'm going to be able to wear because I love these kind of nudes. The first shade is called Adobe. It is a dusty cool tone pinky peach. Shade number 2 is called Dune. It is a cool tone berry dusty rose. Shade number 3 is called Terra, and it's described as a warm tone burnt terracotta orange. And the last one is the shade Sienna, which is a warm tone toasted chestnut brown. These as well retail for $35. It also comes with a little lip mask here, which I am currently wearing because I wanted to try it out. It comes in a really cute blue packaging. I gotta say that for myself, I'm not really a fan of lip products that I have to use with my finger. I would have rather it be a tube because I just find it to be a little less annoying because usually I'm wearing nails and my nails are usually a bit too long to want to dig into these kind of jars. But the formula seems really nice. It does have a little bit of a tingly minty sensation. At least for me, I have very, I guess I would say, sensitive lips. I don't really like things that have a minty feel to them, but this isn't to the point where it's like stingy or plumping or anything like that. It just has a slight tiny minty sensation, and if that is something that you don't mind, I think that you would really like this. It's just a very comfortable, it just kind of feels like a thick lip balm, if that makes sense. I mean, it's a mask, so it sort of makes sense. And of course, the star of the show is the palette that you have probably all been waiting for. This is the Flower Punk palette. The packaging on this is absolutely stunning. It feels so heavy in the hands. It feels just very luxurious. Like I said, it's very heavy, which I really like. And honestly, I thought at first when I saw this and I saw the packaging, which is kind of like a slide off thing and it comes apart, I really didn't think that I would like this because it's annoying to have 2 separate pieces, but it actually kind of snaps on with the magnet, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, you just lay it down on your desk like this and you're good to go. I like the fact that it will like stick to it because now it's more like just one piece instead of having two separate pieces. But if you want to take it apart, there is a mirror on the back as well, and it just kind of snaps back on. I think this is such a unique idea, and I haven't seen really anything like this. And for being like two separate pieces, I don't find this to be annoying at all. And I think that some people was worried about that, myself included, because at first I was like, I don't know if I like that, but I think that this is just really, really well done. I think the color story is beautiful. I think that I know a lot of people have said that it reminds them of a melt palette, and I can kind of see that with just the way it's laid out, like being a long palette with like these small skinny pans. It's kind of like Urban Decay, you know, sort of the same vibe there as well, except color story wise, obviously Kaleidos kills it. And I think that this color story is very, very unique and not really something that I feel like I've ever seen combined before. When I look at this palette, I almost see two separate palettes, like a 5-pan palette and a 4-pan palette, like the greens kind of being its own thing, and then you have the other side of the palette sort of being its own thing. I think it's very unique, and I'm excited to create some looks with this, because I feel like the looks that come out of this palette are looks that you're going to be able to look at from the outside and be like, did you use the new Kaleidos palette? Like, that is how unique and interesting I feel like this color story is, that you're really going to recognize the looks that other people do just by seeing their looks, and you're going to know that this is the palette that they've used, because the tones in this and the pairings are very, very original and just creative, and I'm just excited. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight in. I didn't do lip swatches with the lipsticks, honestly, just because my lips are so dry right now. They just cannot handle it. I don't wanna put my lips through this, but I am, of course, going to put on one of the lipsticks after. And I gotta say that I think that this is the formula that they ended up sending me a prototype of to test out and to get feedback on. So I've worn this formula, if it is the same one, before, and I have a pretty good idea of like how it wears and how I feel about it. But I'm going to wait until I've like actually tried these on my lips, but they feel exactly the same, and I really, really like the formula. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna start by priming, because I just want to get into trying this palette, because I have been so excited, and I am not sure when this video is going up. I don't think I'm able to get it up before it launches. Our internet has been so slow lately, and I used to be able to upload videos and have it take about 30 to 45 minutes depending on the length of the video, but lately every video has taken more than 3 hours to upload, up to 6 hours depending on the length of the video, and me talking right now isn't making that any better, because this is going to end up being a longer video and it's going to take longer to upload, which is not great. But I'm going to try my best to have this up as soon as possible. If I'm not able to get it up before the launch, I am sorry. I hope it hasn't sold out, but I will try my absolute best to get this video up, because I'm filming this the same day as the launch. It's just going to depend on the speed of my internet, basically. So if I'm not able to, I am so sorry. Okay, so what do I want to play with today? I feel like I have endless options, and I'm really, really excited to just see what I can make out of this palette. Obviously, I'm so drawn to these greens, because I love greens, but also this turquoise is really pretty. I have so many things that I want to do with this, and I cannot decide what it is that I want to do. Do I want to go grungy? Do I want to go bright? Do I want to do dark? Do I want to do light? I really don't know. Man, this is beautiful. I think I kind of want to mix the brights with the grungy tones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade called Mint Fever, and I'm going to use that in my crease as my transition shade. And then I will deepen up the outer corner of my eye with that sort of murkier dark green. I think that would be kind of cute. And then do probably the turquoise on my lid, as well as that sort of grungy goldy green. It's gonna look maybe a little bit weird, but I don't know. I just kind of want to try it and see how it goes. So I'm just gonna put this in my crease. That's very nice and pigmented, just like Kaleidos mats usually are. This is beautiful. Not doing anything out of the ordinary here. I'm just gonna take this in my crease as well as underneath my eye and just use this as my transition shade and just blend it out. If you wanted to do a super easy look, you could basically just use this in your crease and do the turquoise shimmer on the lid. That would be such a fun sort of spring look. I really like the idea of that, but obviously since I'm reviewing this and I want to use more shades, I'm gonna go into this one right here, which is called Earthship, and I'm just gonna put that in the outer corner of my eye. Now I know this is a weird color combination, but I think that once I get the lid shades on, the shimmers, it's all going to kind of come together. So I'm just packing this on in the outer corner first, and then I will start blending it into my crease. I'm not going to take it all the way through. I want to keep this mostly on the outer corner of my eye just to create a little bit of depth out here. Also going to do the same in the outer corner of my lower lash line, just so I can connect it to the outer corner shade. It's taking a little bit of time to get the depth that I want with the shadow, but it is building beautifully and it is really, really easy to work with. I like where this is going. I think this is looking really nice. So what I was saying for my lid shades, I think I want to use this shade as well as this shade. Is that gonna look weird? Now I'm questioning everything because I don't know if it's gonna come together, but I hope so. We're gonna start with this one, but first I am going to put down some of my NYX glitter primer. And we're gonna start with a shade called Aloe Cove, which is the beautiful turquoise. That's gonna go in the middle of my lid and be blended outwards. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, I love a color like this. This is definitely more of a sheer formula, and I noticed that when I was swatching it as well, but you can absolutely build it up to be nice and opaque if you use some kind of a glitter primer underneath like I'm doing, because I am getting a very, very nice opaque coat of this. But you can still see it's very easy to blend into the mattes, which is one thing that is nice about these kind of sheer topper shades, is that you get a really, really nice blend on the outer corner because of how the shadow just sort of blends out. That looks really, really nice. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I do think that maybe putting the next shade on my lid is going to mess up the vibe that I have going on here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I just want to try it. So I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Sun Gazer, and when I swatched this one was very, very foiled and metallic. This was not one of those sheer formulas, so I feel like this is gonna look really, really nice. Wow, look at that. That is very, very cool. Just gonna blend that into the turquoise here, as well as take it in my inner corner and underneath my eye a little bit. I love this. I think that looks so good. I'm going to finish off with the rest of my face and my eyes, and I will come back and I will put on one of the lipsticks and kind of talk you through my opinions, I guess my first impression opinions about this collection. So this is the completed look, and to finish off, I did a little bit of turquoise in my waterline. This is Zulu from ColourPop. On my lips, obviously I have nothing yet because I'm going to use one of the lipsticks. My blush today is Apricot Girl from Woodside because I love these. My highlighter is the Prophecy highlighter from Kaleidos because I wanted to use this again. I feel like it's been a little while. So let's go ahead and put on a lipstick. I'm not going to, like I said, not doing lip swatches. Maybe down the line when my lips are in a little bit of a better condition, I will do that. But I'm going to use the shade from the Sandcastle set, which is called Dune, which is one of the nude ones because that is just what I prefer. So this is what the applicator looks like. I will show you a little close up here so you can see. It's that kind of teardrop applicator with a hole in the middle, which I like these a lot because you can get a really nice application with them. And then you have the component itself, which is really, really nice. It's that soft velvety feel to it. Love it. Feels really, really nice and expensive. And it's also quite heavy, which, you know, I like heavy products because it just makes them feel more luxurious. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So this is definitely the same formula that they sent me to try out. And it reminds me a lot of the ZZ liquid lipsticks. I don't know what those are called, but let me show you. The ones that come in this packaging right here, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but if you've tried these, this is basically the same formula. It's a very moussey formula. It's a little bit on the thick side. It's not completely opaque, but you can definitely build it up, or you can make it more into like a blotted lip line or a blotted formula. I would say that these are a little bit more opaque than the ZZ ones, but formula-wise, they feel exactly the same. They are extremely comfortable. They do transfer though. They're not going to dry down completely and be like a matte liquid lipstick. There is going to be a little bit of a transfer, but it's not a lot. And I am very, very excited that they came up with this lip formula because I can see myself reaching for these on like an everyday basis. Like these are probably going to become, especially the nude set, like these are probably going to become some of my favorites because I love the colors of them. I love the formula. I love how easy they are to apply. They wear well. I'm just very excited. I'm excited about this whole collection. I think that they did a fantastic job and I cannot wait to play with this more. I'm definitely going to do more looks with the palette. So far, this seems like the great quality that Kaleidos has always had. I didn't have any problems with the shadows at all. I thought that they were very nice and pigmented. They built up very nicely. The shimmers are amazing. And I'm excited to use this pink one. This is going to look so pretty together with this one, like those two together. Like these 4 shades right here, those would make for like a beautiful look together. Like a two-tone crease with a pink and a turquoise and then pink and turquoise on the lid. Might have to do that. That would be beautiful. And then all of these grungy tones. This one is so pretty. This one would look really good together with this one as well. I don't know. I'm just very inspired by this and I love the packaging. I love everything about this collection so far. Very happy to have it in my hands. Thank you so much, Kaleidos, for sending this my way. I am super grateful. I'm over the moon that I am on Kaleidos' PR list because it is a brand that I love so much and I feel like their collections are just right up my alley. So it's been so fun to play with all of this. I hope I'm able to get this video up in time. Like I said, if I'm not, I'm so sorry. I blame the internet. I'm gonna get to editing this ASAP. Try to get it up for you guys. If you're seeing it the day after, definitely might happen. I'm sorry, but I hope there's still something left in the collection and I hope that you're able to pick something up. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to see some more Kaleidos content, I do have a playlist that I will put right here. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye.